Hi, I'm Dr. Kristy Lamb here at Bold Health, still working to provide videos for psychoeducation and information, as well as some breath work and guided meditation here to you. Today I wanted to talk to you about an issue that's come up a number of times here in the office with patients that I've been working with. We talk a lot in therapy about how to hold mixed feelings, and that if we don't hold mixed feelings, our anxiety goes up. So, many patients who see me will know that I talk about this, what's called the triangle of conflict. And the idea of the triangle of conflict is that much of our distress, whether it's anxiety, depression, substance use issues, OCD, panic, comes because in relationship or in our lives, there are things that bring up mixed feelings. Those mixed feelings get repressed, anxiety goes up, and then because anxiety is so uncomfortable, we do things to avoid. So often, if I love my husband very much. If he does something to make me really angry, I may push those feelings down. My anxiety may go up, and then I may start cleaning, or I may try and take it out at work, or I may go for a run. Right? There are healthy defenses, healthy things that we can do to navigate our anxiety, but often we will unconsciously use very self-destructive defenses that then can perpetuate our symptoms and our anxiety. Interestingly, a lot of times I'm talking about anger and guilt and grief that are being repressed. One of the most interesting things that I've seen this week is people repressing joy. So, in the midst of a really chaotic and even scary time, with all the changes that are going on in the world right now and how we live our lives, there are a lot of people who are suffering. There is a lot of grief. There is a lot of frustration. And I'm actually seeing that patients are a little bit more in touch with that, with those painful feelings. But I've noticed a number of patients who are really struggling to allow themselves, even in the midst of this crisis, to feel joy. And I want to be the first to tell you that it is more than okay in the midst of these times to cultivate, embrace, and bring in joy. So I know for me and for my family, that means that every morning we are cranking up the music and we're having a little dance party. I know that my husband and I are really working to try to continue to joke with each other, try to embrace each other. With our kids, we're having tickle fights on the ground, right? And I've noticed it even in myself, that there's almost this sense of like, should I be doing this? Like, things are really serious right now. This is really a difficult time. And I'm here to say yes, right? We need to be cultivating joy, connection, love, humor, play. All of these things are not only permitted, but actually imperative during these times. And this is holding mixed feelings, right? That on one side there is grief, anger. We may even have some a sense of guilt, right, in the midst of all of this. And so, how are we also going to let in love, joy, excitement, being happy about a crisis because I've been able to connect more? Right? No, I'm not happy about this crisis. And how do I hold these mixed feelings? Right? This is terrible, but I'm also getting something good out of it. And this is, I think, higher level feeling, right? This is the one of the most tough, most difficult emotional things that we can do is hold mixed feelings. And so, please, feel free to write in below. I'm happy to start a conversation about this, about if you're noticing any difficulty giving yourself permission, right? Can we notice that together? If it makes you anxious to be kind of being playful or joyful, can we notice that together? Regulate your anxiety and really help create the space together that in the midst of a difficult situation, there are still things that we can be immensely grateful for, that we can have fun around, and that it's okay to be playful. It's okay to have fun. Now, if this isn't coming up in you, that's okay too. But can we let exactly what is be and let ourselves feel exactly what we're feeling? If you're having any difficulty during this time, please know that here at Bold Health, we are open. We are encouraging people to do telemedicine visits, but we are available for inpatient and in-person clinic visits. You can find us on the web at www.boldhealthinc.com. Follow us on Instagram, Bold Health Inc., or me, Kristy Lamb, MD, on Instagram as well. Know that we're here and we're going to get through this together, and let's work to cultivate some joy today. All the best.